So what I have now, this bike starts up, it revs fine, but when I turn the key off to turn the engine does not switch off. If I pull the spark plug while it's running, it turns off. If I remove the fuse, the main fuse, it turns off. But the key doesn't work. When I use the handlebar cut-off switch, it cuts off. Now then, the bike kicks over when there is no key. All the electrics go dead when I remove the key. So what I'm doing, I'm trying a new lock set. Now this Pioneer, I'm going to use a Junlun 125. I'm sure you've heard that name before. Lock set. I'm going to see if it works. So I'm just at the point where I'm removing the lock. I've already undone the cables. So that's the lock set now been removed. So I've pretty much got everything back together besides the light. So I'm going to feed through the cable for the light. So it's pretty much all the way back together now, except for the bolts that hold the headlight lamp on. It's all fitted. I've not put the key in yet, but I'll give it a go shortly. So I have been waiting for the rain to stop, but it's not. So just to reiterate, I'm sure I've said this before, the bike would not switch off with the key. The engine continued to run. It did stop when the switch was down. It did stop when the spark plug lead was removed. It did stop. I'm not sure about the main fuse now. I'm not sure if that did continue to work, but the engine still started. The engine would start with no key and it wouldn't stop. So in the rain now, see if I can do this. Full choke on. Let's get that on. Don't think I'm going to be able to do this, to be honest. Maybe if no, I've got to hold it. So here goes. Here goes nothing. That's on. That's on. Side stand. Normal, everything's normal, but when I turn the key off, the electrics would go off, but the engine would not. I think we've sussed it. That's a win, win, win in my book. An absolute win. It's an absolute, utter win, win, win. So what do we need to do now? But I'm absolutely pleased with that. Absolutely over the moon that that's worked. That lock, I think it cost me £35 because I got the lock replacement for this and the lock replacement for the side panel or the seat. But I probably won't change that. So that's the whole situation right now. So yeah, I'm dead pleased. Dead pleased.